Hi guys, welcome to another book review. I actually just finished this book this morning, and it's been a highly successful book. There's a mini-series on Hulu, or was a mini-series on Hulu. It's been out for a little while now, but this has been like on a lot of people's must-read list. A lot. And it's a bestseller. And after reading it, I get it, 100%. No complaints. Loved reading this book. Very, very enjoyable in regards of plot, any subplots, and the character development, all of that. Full with a lot of good stuff in there. So I am talking about Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. So I know I'm jumping on the bandwagon late. You guys saw me at the beginning of the year when I made my New Year's resolution. I have 100 books to read. Give me a break. I'm making good progress though, slowly chipping away at these things. But man, this is her second book. That blew my mind. Some people are just meant to be writers, and I think she's one of these people. I think it's kind of interesting though, because you know what this book really reminded me of? It reminded me of the TV show Desperate Housewives. You guys remember? It was on ABC with Terry Hatcher. And there were all these subplots and, plots about these women living in suburbia and their little passive-aggressive relationships with each other and all of that. Yeah, similar interactions in here, but also to a certain extent similar plot lines, because I vaguely remember in Desperate Housewives, I'm pretty sure there were one of the plots were a suspicious parentage in regards to one of the kids, and one of the families had adopted this baby or something like that. So I can't remember 100% what it was, but there's definitely a little bit of some parallels that I vaguely remember from that show to this book. And I'm not trying to say she took anything from anywhere. I'm just saying that if I had to pick a TV show, that's what it would be. It would be Desperate Housewives in this book. Yeah. So if you enjoyed watching that show, you might actually enjoy reading this book. And if you liked the Hulu series of Little Fires Everywhere, then I'm sure you'll definitely love this book. Because almost 100% of the time, the book is always better than the movie or that TV show. You want to know why? Because they always have to cut stuff out. So there's more stuff in the book, usually. Very rarely is it the other way around. Sometimes, yeah, but most of the time, there's more stuff in the book, and the book's better. So I'm just saying. I have to say that I even read the last chapter where the author was answering questions about why she based the book in Shaker Heights, which is a community that she grew up in, and what she had to say about it being so idealistic and based upon these kind of utopian values, right? And it's one of the first master planned communities, which now so many people find themselves living in. It's kind of like you can easily picture yourself in that environment, because a lot of us live in that environment now. Some of us don't, but you know what I mean? Suburbia tends to be a lot more planned than it used to be. And I really do enjoy how I was just able to really plant myself in that environment, and I could just clearly picture everything in my mind. I don't know if you guys get that way when you read a book, but sometimes I do. And if I'm able to do that, that means I really am enjoying the book that I'm reading. And her character development is just very on point, and there's so much depth to them. And this isn't even an incredibly long book. 338 pages. I know some of you are like, whoa, that's long, girl. Okay, fine. But to me, this is not long. To me, this was very short, and there's so much depth in here. She crammed so much into so few pages. It's very impressive. And this girl deserves all the success that comes from this book, because it's just great. It's great. And I will definitely read other books from her. Right now, she's only got one other one, which was written before this one. So this is only her second book. Pretty impressive, right? And I would just say, this is definitely one where even if you're not someone who really reads a lot, you still might find this interesting. Like I said, if you are not a reader, maybe check it out on Hulu. Check out the show and see if you find it interesting. And if you liked it, read the book. It's that simple. Anyway, till next time.